Coming to you from the studios at the Illinois Rock and Roll Museum on Route 66, it's the Rock and Roll Chicago podcast.
Rock and roll Chicago, rock and roll Chicago, my hometown. Well, I was born in the city, gonna rock the city, Chicago. Chicago rock and rollers are the best year out around.
Hey, everybody, it's Ray the Roadie.
And this is your man, Hollywood Mike, on a fantastic Wednesday evening.
Really? No echo this week?
No echo. No echo.
Oh, okay.
No.
Why is it fantastic?
Do you hear an echo? I don't hear an echo.
No, but usually it's Hollywood Mike.
Oh, Mike. I don't know. I'm doing fine right now. I don't know. Yeah.
Just ecstatic.
Ecstatic, maybe.
Yeah. Excited to be
it's
here.
Just, it's just a good day. How can I can't complain. I don't know why I'm in such a good mood. That's kind of against me.
Not for a Wednesday.
I'm taking a vacation from grumpy old man.
Are you?
Yeah. So I don't know. Whatever.
I'm on permanent vacation from grumpy old man.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm just old man.
Yeah, you just don't give a shit about anything anymore.
I really don't give
bother.
a shit
That's
about
right.
The older I get, the less shit I give.
Yeah. And so tell us how you feel, Ray. How's it going? How's life?
Life is good.
Yeah?
Life is good so far.
Yeah. How's the pool coming along? Is it all set and ready to go?
The pool's good. I've just got a new robotic vacuum.
A robotic vacuum.
Yeah, just throw that baby in there and he walks around. And when he's done, he comes right back to where I threw him in. And I just pull him out of the water.
Wow.
And all the stuff's in there and I just clean it.
You know what freaked me out? I took the dog for a walk the other day.
Yep.
And went by the ball fields.
Mm-hmm.
There were 2 unmanned mowers. And when I say mower,
Yeah.
I mean a lawn tractor. Like somebody could get on it if they wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But there was one guy that was mowing part of the fields, and he must have had the control or something like
Mm-hmm.
that on his machine. And the other 2 were just going nuts with like nobody driving them.
Yeah, I think you could program
be
him.
kidding me.
You could program him to go up and down in whatever ways. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's going to replace people.
And apparently out in Arizona, they have unmanned taxi cabs from the airport.
Do they?
Yeah. If a taxi cab pulled up to the airport and I said, take me wherever I need to go, and there's nobody driving, I'm like, nope, sorry.
No. Yeah, you got that right.
I'm not trusting that one bit.
Yep.
Yeah. And from what I was told is, drivers will mess the thing up. Like if you get right up next to it and do a quick swerve, these things slam on their brakes. So the people that are in it end up in the front seat.
Well, so just figuratively say, you got into one of these unmanned taxi cabs and you took it for a ride to the museum tonight.
Right.
Who would you be seeing?
I would be seeing a band called Riplock.
Well, welcome Riplock.
Wrong one? Oh, that's kind of cool and funky.
Whoa.
What is that effect going on there?
I don't know, but
Whoa.
somebody changed.
That's really cool. We got to turn that off now.
I really like that.
Yeah.
That was cool.
There we go. There we go.
You got to check here to make sure you got the right one.
Yeah. Ray did it.
That was kind of cool.
But that was cool.
That was like a Stone Temple Pilots megaphone effect.
Oh yeah. Didn't he yelled into the, what was it in recording that I am smelling?
Yeah.
It was like a megaphone into the mic or something.
It was. Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's cool. We have to do that now.
No. It was a guitar pickup, I think. I'm
that
remembering
right?
it now. He just yelled as loud as possible into a guitar pickup.
And he gave it that effect.
Yeah.
That's really cool. That's good. So how you guys doing?
Good yourself. Thanks for having us out today.
Good. I think I'm going to shut up and let these guys talk. I have a feeling we're not going to have a hard job here.
I don't think so.
Very much tonight.
So why don't you tell everybody who you are and what you do in the band?
All right. Well, we are Riplock. What is going on, Chicago? Yeah.
Doing great.
Well, my name's Elijah Somlock.
My name is Matt Ripsch.
And
Gee, I wonder how they got the name of the band.
I was wondering, dude, it usually takes people a couple months.
when you're running on a tight schedule and they're like, hey, you got to figure out this name in like a week.
we go,
We had a band in here a year or two ago. They all met at School of Rock, put a band together, and they decided to put a band together and say, okay, now we need a name. What should we call ourselves? And the guy sitting on a couch and says, don't matter to me. They're like, that's it.
We know
that's
them.
fun.
We're good friends with them.
That's how they got their name.
Yeah, we're friends with them. They were my first interview on the podcast.
Is
Was
that
it
right?
really?
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, they
Wow,
were.
that was long ago.
Yeah, I knew all those guys like pre-COVID. I knew them when they were all in high school.
Wow.
Yeah, the original lineup and members of that band all met in high school, except for their lead singer. She was the older sister of their bass player. So I think she was out of high school like a year, but everybody else was still in high school.
I met them all at Uptown in Plainfield one day.
That's exactly where it happened. I used to be in the house band there hosting the open
No
jam.
way.
Oh, no kidding.
And they showed up, and
I might have been there when I was like 13.
You may have. Yeah. And they're still going. So
they're really good.
Doing real well.
We saw them the other week.
Yeah,
at
Susie's in Yorkville.
That's another cool place I hear.
Yeah.
We did
cool
sound for them in Nash Vegas.
Yeah,
Oswego.
was running. So on occasional days off, we do a little bit of sound engineering, I guess you call it. Just flipping faders.
Yeah.
And they're great. You know, they're around and they're
Really
young,
talented,
energetic. Oh my gosh, they're so good.
So if anybody from Susie's or Nash Vegas is listening to this, we're looking for sponsors of the podcast. Yeah,
Yes.
and we just gave you a pretty damn good plug.
That's right.
Great venues.
Yeah, absolutely. So how this all start for you guys? Take us back. I mean, they look like they're 12 years old right now. So take us way back to like last month when you
We
started
just
this
got
whole
our
thing.
driver's license.
Yeah. Actually, no,
15.
flip those two. That's how old we are.
21.
Oh man, 21.
Well,
Freshly turned.
I have
he's
underwear
freshly
older than these
21.
guys.
He's so the day we came up with our name was kind of the day we started, which was like a week before a big event. We had crunch. It was crunch time.
It was crunch time. But dude, even before that,
We're just hanging out.
yeah, no. So we met through my buddy Evan. Matt was playing a wedding
In Florida.
for his uncles, and he was like, "Hey, you're playing at the wedding. Hey, I got this buddy back home. Grew up with him. I mean, we go way back." And he was like, "Hit him up." He's like, "All right. Well, I got an Instagram DM." He's like, "Hey, dude, see you around. Let's hang out." I'm like, "All right, cool. When, where, I'm there."
Yeah.
And somehow I'd never heard of him, which is crazy because we live like 20 minutes away from each other. We're both in the music scene. And I don't know how I never met him anywhere. He went to our football games in Yorkville. I never met him.
Yeah.
And his friend Evan was like, hit him up.
Yeah.
So-
And I was more low down though. I was doing a lot of like hired gun stuff. So I did like work with Ethan Bell, Alika Arlen, a few others in the mix. Like I've done some stuff with I think Anna Kay, Tim Gleason, just different people in the area.
Yeah.
And so there was nothing like self-debuted or anything where I was, fronting for. And so, yeah, I was kind of just like, it was kind of nice. I'm just like this dude. I just get hired in and like
Undercover.
when, where, I'm there.
Yeah. So you guys both sing, kind of like co-lead singers. You both play guitar.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's just it's fluid, honestly. We have a band, sometimes I'm on bass. We have different drummers, different bassists we play with a lot, and we kind of just roll with it.
Yeah, it's a consistent roster. It's until we get something like seriously established, it's hard having solid guys, but it's kind of a nod to like the I guess the Nashville way of doing things, that it's your front guys and then whoever's backing you up.
Right.
Everyone's got schedules, people got to eat, so whoever is offering gigs first is like they're saying yes to. So you might not get to them in time, so you got to have a couple guys lined up, and that keeps us working too as well.
Right.
Because if it's four of us in a band minimum, and one dude's like, "Oh, well, my brother's getting married this weekend, can't make it, but we got a big opportunity." It kind of makes it tough. So now we've narrowed it down to just two factors here.
Yeah.
So
And so the story behind how it started was we were just like, yeah, let's jam and practice. And we never did that. So we would hang out for like 2 months. It was the summer of 24, summer of 24.
yeah,
And we would just hang out. And then we'd be in my basement and we'd be just like doing random stuff. And they'd be like, should we jam a song? And we're like, maybe. And then we'd jam 2 songs and then go home. And then we'd be like, all right, cool. And then one week in the end of August,
yeah, we got
we got a text message. They were like, hey, do you want to play at the Sandwich Fair opening for Riley Green? And we were like,
Shit, we better put a set list together.
Well, at first,
we don't even have a name at that point.
Yeah, we didn't have a name. We were just playing in a basement, luck or divine intervention, right? But no,
So
it's just
then-
one of those things, right place, right time. And
named it
people,
Riplock.
yeah, and we're just like,
Think of anything.
Could have named it Playing in the Basement.
yeah,
Could have.
Yeah.
We just couldn't think of anything, and we're like, all right, we'll just combine our names.
yeah.
And then we did that, and then it was rolling.
Yeah, so we started off, and that was like one of our earliest shows was playing the Sandwich Fair.
It was our second show, I believe.
Your second show was playing the Sandwich Fair.
Yeah, together. Again, it's right place, right time.
And before that, we were just jamming in the basement, but we weren't productive. So we were like, we played maybe 5 songs together, and we were like, oh no.
Just jamming covers?
Yeah.
Pretty much all you were doing?
Yeah, you know, just, and granted, like we've played a lot of music, and a lot of the stuff we do is like to form. So it's like, if we had to play a show or if we want to play a show, it's just, you know, the song to form.
Yeah.
We figure it out.
And it's just
figure it out. So is it all covers, or do you do original music? What are you guys working on?
So now we got original music we're doing.
Okay.
We're kind of like throwing it into the covers. It's like a mixture of the two. But at first it was just covers for about a year, maybe.
Just about a year. Yeah. You know, well, we started probably like, working with the original stuff. What was that? October? I believe it was October when we started. So we went and recorded with our friend John Curry up at DePaul.
Okay. Yeah.
And had some friends that we were playing with, and we were like, hey, you know, like let's just try and get a song going. And he had some projects for school, so we recorded there, and that was our first single that was just released. We were kind of sitting on it for a while. You know, a lot of this is just building up enough marketing tools and everything else, and capturing enough content to really push this song out. You know, you can spend a fortune on the production of a song, but if it doesn't meet the market, people don't know what it is.
Right.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Need some video ads.
So what kind of influences do you guys bring to this project here? So, you know, I have an idea from listening to the stuff that I've heard you guys play, but take us back to like, you've decided, okay, I'm going to play guitar. And, and so like what's on your playlist, or what was the thing that you tried to play to first?
I mean, we started when we were kids.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Whole 6 months ago.
When did you learn guitar?
So, I got my first guitar when I was 10. I don't know really why. You know, I was really big into Journey.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, like Separate Ways. I heard that when I was watching Tron Legacy, and he goes into the game room, and man, I thought that movie was so cool. It still is cool.
It's a really cool movie.
But it's kind of a corny thing, right? But
no, it's really cool.
No, not at all. Hey, you know what? You can pick worse bands to be influenced by. I'll tell you that.
No, I'm not saying that necessarily. I'm just talking about that. Like, I wanted to play guitar because I heard Separate Ways in the Tron game room.
Yeah, that's all right. That's. I mean, you know how many people are inspired by the songs you hear in Guitar Hero? You know, no. So that totally works. The first rock album I ever bought for myself, and I say album because it was on vinyl, was Escape Journey.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was the album right before Frontiers that Separate Ways was on.
Yeah.
Right. So that's going back a ways. I was in 5th grade.
Yeah.
Wow.
When that album was out.
Wow.
People don't realize that. I was in 5th grade when Don't Stop Believing was the #1 song on the radio. It wasn't just popular because you hear it at every Cubs or Sox game.
Yeah. It's
time.
everywhere. Yeah.
You mentioned Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
That was harder for me to play than the regular guitar.
Of course it was.
It's just the weirdest thing.
I'm a guitar player, and my at the time, my 10-year-old and 11-year-olds would kick my ass in Guitar Hero.
Right.
You know, but you know, the other side of the coin, you know, was the funny thing about it was all these people were fantastic at Guitar Hero, and they're like, oh, I'm just going to go play real guitar. And they go out and they buy a real guitar and they go, fuck.
Yeah.
This is nothing like Guitar Hero.
Yep.
And so now everybody's got Fender Squires sitting in the corner of their bedroom.
Yeah. I'm the world's worst Guitar Hero player. They bust it out of a party, I leave. I'm the worst player. I get ridiculed.
Well,
I'm horrible.
Going on that though, my dad got me with that Squire guitar, got me Rocksmiths on my PlayStation 4, and that's what I kind of like started playing on.
No way.
Yeah. So like, and they had everything on there.
They got Aerosmith.
Yeah, they had. Oh yes,
Every Guitar Hero had Aerosmith.
yeah, they had Aerosmith. They actually had like
Mott the
Arctic
Hoople.
Monkeys, which
Yep, they did. They had got Mott the Hoople. Mott the Hoople became popular all over again because of Guitar Hero.
Wow.
And most people don't even know who Mott the Hoople is.
I do.
I do. Yeah.
Who came from Mott the Hoople?
What's that?
What famous guy came from Mott the Hoople?
That's a good question. I should know that. I know I should know that.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you tell me, I'm going to know the answer.
Peter Frampton.
Oh, that's right. Well, you know what? That is true. I always think of him from Humble Pie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Humble Pie.
He was
too.
in Mott the Hoople too.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So excellent. We normally don't do this early, but I want to hear these guys. I have a feeling they're going to play a few songs for us tonight, and we're going to have fun listening to them, and people are going to just love what they do.
All righty. Well, then we're going to take a break.
Yeah, we're going to take a real quick.
We'll
break.
be right back. You're listening to the Rock and Roll Chicago Podcast.
Your Sunday nights just got a whole lot bluesier. Get ready for the Bus Stop Blues, a show that takes you deep into the soul of the blues with classic hits, road stories, and live jam sessions. Hosted by bluesman Kevin Purcell and me, the one and only Road Bill. The Bus Stop Blues is 2 hours of nonstop blues, banter, and badassery. Check out the Bus Stop Blues podcast at thebusstopblues.com, where you can listen on Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcasts, or any other major podcast platform. Up on board the Bus Stop Blues, where the blues never stops rolling.
All right, after a quick break, we got Riplock in the studio for the first time tonight. Can't wait to hear you guys.
Woo. This is our song Everclear. It just came out 3 days ago, and we wrote it with our buddy Kellen Langston. It's a song about, your girlfriend, ex-girlfriend maybe. It's not really elaborated on, but she's an alcoholic.
Oh wait, honey. So the song is called Everclear.
Yeah.
All right. Let me tell you the mistake that I made when I saw
Watermelon?
When I saw you guys.
Everclear watermelon.
There was a video posted of you guys at Nash Vegas, and it said the caption said something like, "Okay, how about a little Everclear?"
Yeah.
So I originally thought of the name of the band, and before I really got into watching what you guys were doing, I said Everclear. I said, "Okay, they're just another cover band," and I skipped over it for a second.
You thought it was.
I thought you were going to play something by Everclear. That's exactly what I thought was about to happen. I was like, okay, so it's the name of the song. All right, my bad. I got to go back and listen to it.
Some Santa Monica.
That's right. All right, take it away, Riplock.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'm being honest, you're an awfully bad backseat driver. 'Cause I'm getting more lost, and you're getting higher. For a smoke, though, I start to choke every time that you light it. I'm trying to fight it, but it sounds divided every once in a while. I'm counting playing cards, but it's weighing on my heart, and I ain't got one call to ring on the phone. It's 3 a.m. and according to them, they don't care if I make it home. But you passed out in the backseat, you woke up, then you asked me, how the hell did I get here? We're grabbing for a beer and Everclear, anything you can get. I gotta deal with your words and your alcohol scaling. Don't the drinks you swallow burn more than the lighter? Still getting higher, higher, higher and higher. Counting playing cards, but it's weighing on my heart, and I ain't got one call to ring on the phone. It's 3 a.m. and according to them, they don't care if I make it home. but it's weighing on my heart. And I ain't got one call to ring on the phone. It's 3 a.m. and according to them, they don't care if I make it home. You passed out in the backseat, you woke up and you asked me, how the hell did I get here? But you passed out in the backseat, you woke up and you asked me, how the hell did I get here? How the hell did I get here? You were grabbing for a beer and never compare anything you can get.
Yeah. Very good, man.
Oh, thanks.
Fantastic. I knew that was going to be good. I just had a feeling, you know.
Thank you.
He's got the smoky voice going on over there.
That's right.
No, dude.
He smokes a lot of cigarettes.
No, I was born with it.
Yeah, he was. He had like, what'd you have, nodule surgery?
Yeah, I had
like,
nodule surgery at 6.
Oh, wow.
I used to yell a lot and stuff. I don't know. I was just born with it. And everybody's like, "Is that an effect?" I'm like, "No,
No, that's just all
It's
me. Man,
awesome.
I'm kidding.
You don't hear it.
So who brought that song to the table?
So I brought it to him and I'm like, well, actually, we were playing a wedding and I was like, we were just shooting videos and I played it and he's like, "Wait, did you write that?" He's like, "I kind of like that."
Yeah. Yeah. And then it was actually him and his buddy Kellen Langston.
Kellen
Or
Langston,
our buddy, yeah.
He lives like 2 minutes away from me, so we write together and it's pretty convenient. And we got that written in like an hour.
No.
And I just edited. I like to write quickly and then edit it throughout the course of like 2 weeks, like every day, just like change a little bit.
Yeah, if you think about it too long, you start to doubt whether or not it's good or not.
Yeah.
So just do it and set it aside and come back to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. So your first like song that set you on your journey was Journey. right. What was yours?
I don't even know. I like a lot of 70s stuff. It was probably like Doobie Brothers, CCR, stuff like that. I'm a huge fan of that stuff. Pink Floyd, Grateful Dead, Rolling Stones. I'm actually wearing the shirt right now.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
But any of that 70s stuff, huge 70s fan.
Boy, you don't hear about that very often. You know, guys in their 20s listening to 70s stuff, and that's where it's, you know, and we talk about this all the time. It's the music back in the 70s was so cool. It was great, right?
I love it.
Stuff, I mean, timeless things that you could wrap yourself in forever, right? Unlike some of the computer stuff that you hear on the radio.
Yeah.
It's
nowadays.
so good. It holds up so
it
well.
prevails, yeah.
Yeah. Because every song I listened to you guys play, or every video that I saw of you guys, I was like, yeah, okay, that sounds like rock and roll, but I can hear a little bit of like Southern rock twang in there as well. I can definitely hear that in there.
We've been reaching slowly as more of like a Southern rock band. Like we started out because the market up here is very heavily country music oriented, but we're kind of reaching towards like a rock.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of cool stuff coming out of like that Texas rock scene right now.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting
Co-Wetzel.
Co-Wetzel and Whiskey Myers kind of led it,
The
but
veterans.
you know, you're also getting guys, you know, like look at Treaty Oak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a resurgence of what was known as like outlaw country.
Right.
You know, where it was country, but it sounded like Southern rock.
Yeah, right.
And and the honesty in the lyrics and the angst in the voice. if you can identify with that, it's making a comeback. It really is.
A lot of people say it's like grunge mixed with country, and it kind of like angsty. Yeah,
a little bit, and for lack of a better term, it kind of gets lumped in with the whole Americana thing,
right?
And you know, in a way, which is, I mean, it's my preferred genre of music is what I absolutely love. I just love the way the guitars sound and the I guess the tone and the attitude and the vocalist's voice, you know.
Right. It's
awesome.
natural. It's a pretty natural form of music.
Yeah. And I think even now with, you know, everyone's worrying about AI, and that's what's kind of nice about what I think we did is it's everyone who played on that record, or I mean that single, besides the steel player was and who recorded it too, younger than 22.
Wow.
Everybody,
yeah. I mean,
no AI, everything.
No.
If we shot an album cover, it's an actual shot. It's
a '69 Chevelle.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because we're stubborn, but we were just like, we don't want AI to be a part of this at all.
Yeah.
Like we didn't
for
use
you.
it for writing. We didn't use it for production at all. So
Good for you.
And I think the more we lean away from kind of that Nashville really polished sound, the more it's going to stick out. There's so much of it. It's so everyone's got that sound.
Yeah.
You know, and where's ours going to be? And that's something we're figuring out. You know, we don't quite know yet. We got 4 songs ready.
Yeah,
3 on the burner.
And we don't use like auto tune or anything. Like, so we submitted our song to a bunch of playlists on Spotify, and they're like, "Hey, I like your song, but it's too like it's raw. It's too raw for me."
Yes.
They're like, "We want it to be way more produced and like fake sounding."
That's because we're playing real instruments.
That's right. That's
Real
what music
drums.
really sounds like.
Yeah,
Did
real
I
drums.
mention that we're like all 22 or younger?
They're like, so if we heard a little mistake in that recording, we just left it in.
Yeah, we just left
exactly.
it, whatever.
We recorded it in what, 2 takes? We're 2-take Jake.
Yeah. And that's the other thing, the studio environment, like we're so used to playing live, and like the framework for that is just, you know, you're going to have mess ups, and like there's kind of, you know, diminishing returns if you're so caught up with that and not giving a performance.
Right.
And so it's not really a worry. Obviously, we do our homework, but when you get into the studio, especially with the quality of equipment that they're using, everything counts. It's ice in your veins kind of thing. And, you know, it was definitely a challenging learning experience. You know, we're not in front of a crowd or anything, but you're just sitting there waiting for that thing to hit.
Yep.
And you got to play it perfect. And it's like, we just got frustrated with a couple things. I'm sure the average listener won't know, but every time we hear it, we're just like, dang.
Yeah. And we record it pretty quick, and it's kind of an energy thing for us. Like we do like 2 takes, and we're like, which take had better energy? That one, we're going with that one.
Yeah. It's not like, is this perfect?
Yeah,
whatever.
no.
It's just like, which sounded better? Which can we?
What's the one song? We recorded a song at the end of it. Our drummer like touched his sticks together, and I'm like, just leave it in. It's cool. Like you can hear like a little at the end of the.
Why not? That's the way it used to be done. You ask, you talk to anybody like Bob Dylan is famous for saying, you know, it's like Bob Dylan once said that he stopped recording music and took a long hiatus from actually recording albums because he's like, the recording process get to the point where I couldn't hear any of my mistakes, you know,
Really?
and there makes a difference, you know, mistakes add dynamics to it.
Right.
And I firmly believe that compression sucks the dynamics out of anything.
It does.
You know? You know, the last time I was in the studio, we recorded a pretty heavy rock song, and then the engineer just wanted to, okay, now I got to just compress everything down, and he compressed everything down, and it's like all the energy has left the song as soon as he compressed everything down.
It has to build. It's a climax. It's a storyline.
Yes.
Yeah,
And we're big on that. I'm excited for you guys to hear the other stuff that we got coming. But you know, when we're approaching songs, it's very much, especially when we're working with people we're arranging with, it's like, how is this going to build? How is this going to resolve? That's another thing. A lot of stuff, you hear that 70s stuff, it's great, but it's just, they just grab the board and slide it all down. It's like, you guys got to have an ending.
Yeah. They just fade it out.
Not just like chorus out. Like,
and just fade it out. Yeah. Because now when somebody goes out and tries to cover your songs, they got to come up with an ending for you.
Right.
And being in the cover circuit, it's like, guys, how are we going to do this?
Right. Yeah. Okay. And you have to have an end. So I assume you're going to play another original for us.
Sure.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, if you can do this, I would love for you to walk us through the writing process of this next song you're going to play.
Should we do which one should we
let's do you know, this one might be held a little longer, but this one's called Chain Smoke. This is one I wrote. So me and Matt kind of go back and forth with like the songs. We write on our own. We're just like, hey, what do you got? What do you got? And then if there's anything you think you can add, like, let's do it.
Yeah.
So this one was this song Chain Smoke. It's pretty much it's just a comparison between I really love 90s country and like the silly kind of tongue-in-cheek stuff. But it's definitely not that. It's definitely just a comparison kind of thing. You're there's this girl, of course. And you're comparing her pretty much to a pack of cigarettes, which you know how degrading, right? But it's a very pleasant experience.
But what kind of cigarettes?
American Spirits.
Well, see, the most expensive ones on the market.
Come on, I got taste.
So she's a high class chick compared to cigarettes.
Yeah,
She gives you a buzz.
She
gives you that buzz.
So did you come up with the riff first? You know,
what'd you do? So The riff in that kind of came second. It was just one of those things. I just had this. It just comes to you sometimes, and those are the easiest to write.
Of course.
You know, and as far as the riff and stuff, I felt like that kind of came later on. I would say this is more of a Southern rock Americana vibe than what we were probably originally intending.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool on the record. Like I stretched a little bit. I was playing like a mando.
Yeah.
Right.
We brought in a mandolin, started playing mandolin.
It leans a little more Americana.
It does, which we might revise. I do like it, but for our sound, you know,
Yeah, we might juice it.
I'm kind of mixed on whether we should juice it or not.
Make it a little more electric, or
because you know, it kind of, at least for this first this EP, I'd like to have a similar. You know, what do you guys sound like? Or maybe it's something we say for a later date, and that's fine with me.
Yeah.
We got other stuff too.
So did you have the song completely written before you brought it to Matt?
And then you brought it to me, and I was like, "That's really cool." And then we sat in his basement, just went through the arrangement, and figured it out. You know, you go through ideas like, should we just do this whole song with a different drum beat, or should we do parts of it with a different drum beat? And pretty much it. Yeah, and then we recorded it the same day as another one.
All right, what's the song called?
This song's called Chain Smoke.
Chain Smoke. All right. Another song named after a band. So the first song was called Everclear, and this is called Chain Smoke. So I guess chain smokers.
They're both named after drugs. Various substances.
Sex and drugs and rock and roll.
Right.
But it's a very different approach. It's like it's like a lot of comparisons are like, hey, you know, I think you got an issue here. Like it's not much.
But we're comparing drugs to women though in this song. So that's
right.
There you go.
That's right.
In a positive way.
In a positive way.
It's an experience. You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2.
She was an American spirit wrapped in a blue coat. Mama asked that I keep from smoke, but I breathed you in and let you go while you taught the pain in my mind. Never felt a 100 hit like a king size. So was it your buzz I was feeling, the heat of the air I was breathing? Between my fingers, can't let you go. Now you're all I want, chain smoke. You must have ripped off that worn label and say no. To you, I wasn't able. Surgeon Jennings worried about my heart. My 204 nicotine kicks are. So was it your buzz I was feeling, and the heat of the air I was breathing? And between my fingers, can't let you go. Now you're all I want, to chain smoke. Now you're all I want, to chain smoke.
There's kind of a short version of it there.
Okay, man. Okay, so all right, how cool was that?
That's very cool.
Yeah, I totally get the comparison to the one. That's pretty cool. So, you know, you guys mentioned, you know, do you put a mandolin or something like that?
Yeah.
I heard pedal steel.
Yes,
that's on it.
Got it.
That's on it.
You got
the intro.
We're huge fans.
Yeah.
I said when we recorded DePaul, I made a joke and everybody's like, exactly. I said we make rock songs with pedal steel in it.
Yeah, man.
And it's called a Riplock.
I don't know. I wouldn't electrify that.
Yeah, no, that's
up in the whole bit, because I was totally hearing pedal steel, and if you're going to have some type of a solo in there, it should be fiddle.
Oh, we talked about that. John, our producer, was like, you should add a fiddle solo.
And I know a young lady that is a spectacular fiddle player. She is unbelievable.
What's her?
Is it
It might
Heather?
Heather.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heather. Shout out Heather.
What's up, Heather?
No kidding. Wow. I mean, I just met her just a couple of weeks ago.
Oh,
Plays
she's
with Billy
great.
Gray, Simple Remedy. She does it all. Tim Gleason, she does it all.
Yeah.
We're gonna get her in there.
Yeah. She plays with Billy Gray now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's done it all.
Yeah. And we just had Billy Gray in the studio a couple weeks ago.
Yes, I saw that. I saw you also had Ryan Craig on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
Good friend of ours.
Yeah. Wow. We should have just had one big giant party.
We should.
You know what I'm
Let me
hearing?
know.
What are you hearing?
I am hearing a Rock and Roll Chicago podcast music festival.
Ooh.
You know, we got all these people that know one another,
Yeah.
right? And then we can have one of those big giant all-star bands where you put 20 people on stage at the end of the show and they all try and play together and it sounds like crap.
Yeah.
The mixing is
And we charge an admission.
Yeah, we charge an admission. Yeah.
Mhm.
The Roxy Studio. I can see it happening.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, we've been talking about it. We've been talking about it and talking about it and talking about it.
We're all
One of
really
us-
good friends.
One of us has to get off our ass and just organize it.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yep, we have to do that.
The great thing about bands in the area is I mean, me and you know like most of them, I'd say, and we're all friends with all of them.
Yeah.
There's never any weird things with any of the bands. We all love each other.
That's the great thing about we talk about this on the show a lot too. One of the greatest things about being a musician in the Chicagoland area is the sense of family and camaraderie around here.
It's
I mean,
great.
you don't get this in other big cities like Chicago. I mean, like we know everybody. Like the bass player in Billy Gray's band is the daughter of a very good friend of ours.
wow.
So we
Wow.
we know a lot of people and
It's not like Nashville where they're all competitive and stuff.
Right,
We're
right.
all just hanging
Well,
out.
That's the way it was around here back in 70s.
70s
Really?
and 80s.
Bands though, oh no, you didn't cooperate with other bands.
Yeah,
know?
you didn't.
You,
Yeah.
you had the good band, the other bands all sucked. You didn't go see them.
That's right. And you got pissed off if one of your guys was going to play with somebody else, you got pissed off and
Oh, there was none of
no,
that.
and you booted him out of the band.
That's
no,
it.
you went and play with this band. Nope, you're done. You're out of here.
Yep.
But
Wow.
it's not like that anymore.
Not
It
anymore.
really isn't. You know, there's a great group of musicians in this direct area of where we're all from. And what's funny is you'll go out on a Thursday and you'll see a concert in the park, and then you'll go to a club and you'll see a band on Friday and you'll see another band on Saturday, right? And over the course of all 3 days, you might see the same 6 people over and over and over
Yeah,
again.
that's
You
true.
know, because once you find good musicians that you can rely on,
Yes.
it's like you just keep working with them over and over and over again till eventually it's like throwing food at a wall, see what sticks, right?
Right.
Eventually you find a group of 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever it is, and you play with them consistently, but you always know that you can fall back on some of your friends around in the area.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, and that was a lot of what I was talking about earlier. It's like we all work together.
Yeah.
Like it's really cool.
Yeah.
You know, we got a set group of guys who come in and then, you know, maybe they're playing with who knows who.
Yeah.
The next day.
You know, it's kind of like a all for one and one for all kind of mentality, because, you know, big record companies, let's face it, we don't need them anymore, right?
No.
I mean, you can get your music out, sold, become popular, and you don't need a big record company to help you do that, right?
Yeah.
So you've got a bunch of people that are all in the same boat. You've got a producer that wants notoriety. You got some songwriters that want notoriety. You got some players that want notoriety. Let's get together, put something together, put it out there, you know, and sell it ourselves. And we kind of have to take that, because how many years have musicians been bent over a table?
Right.
You know?
What are some of the famous ones about the lawsuits? There's a million, but like where the record company Taylor Swift was a big one, right? She didn't make a lot of money from her first stuff, so she sued the
Yeah.
But I think she owned the publishing.
Yeah.
Was the kicker.
No, see, that's the thing. You don't want to sell your publishing rights. That's
Right.
it. You want to keep your publishing
They can
rights.
put it anywhere.
Gold, baby.
You want to keep your publishing rights. You want to build up a catalog, and then when you're like in your 50s, then you sell your catalog.
Right.
You know, that's
Right.
that's when you sell your catalog.
Yeah.
Right. But no, you go back to the 50s and 60s. You know, there were some groundbreaking record companies that were in Chicago. Right. There was Alligator Records, Chess Records. Right.
Right.
Yes.
The Rolling Stones recorded their first American album here in Chicago. Right.
Right. Yeah.
Chuck Berry recorded here. You know, of course, Muddy Waters, recorded there, and Howlin' Wolf and all the old blues
Buddy
guys.
Guy.
Buddy Guy. And these are people that, I mean, how many guitarists list Buddy Guy? I mean, Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton. The list goes on and on about how they all think that Eric Clapton was their favorite guitar player, right? And these guys have all, the notoriety that all these guys get. And then you find out that, God, these guys, as famous as they were, they were working jobs until they were in their 50s. they had day jobs until they were in their 50s because the money that they were making from the record company off of the sale of records was like nothing. All the money was going to the record company.
Have you heard about the CCR one with John Fogerty?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. The famous one. That's the worst probably example of that.
Yeah. And what sucks about that, it's his own brothers. that prevented that. I mean, it happens, right? Yeah. So, hey, we gotta join together, some camaraderie and get it done, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So what else do you guys do?
Nothing.
No?
Yeah, this is it.
Well, we just got done with school.
Yeah, I actually just had my finals today, accounting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you have a degree in accounting or not? Or
not.
You just
no, I took the class kind of as to like,
learn.
Gotcha.
Yeah, eventually
we
would like to get hands-on eventually.
Yeah.
I just need to know what the numbers mean.
Sure, of course. Yeah.
I'd like, okay, cool, bonds, like, but that's not in our thing, but at least I know what bonds are now.
Well,
but no, everything from like, cause merchandise is like the bloodline of art. That's where most of the money comes in.
Right. You don't
and
make
being
money.
able to read those financial statements, if we get it, someone to help out if this gets bigger, just so I know someone's not pulling my leg, just to be able, hey, there's something going on here.
Yeah.
We're almost like, what are they? You got to know, I guess you could say jack of all trades in this, but you just got to know a little bit of everything just to make sure you're not getting,
Yeah. Well, it's I forgot the artist that said it. Actually, I think it was Howlin' Wolf that said, if everybody else knows about your financials except you, guess what?
That's right.
He used to perform with all of his money in a suitcase underneath his stool. He would walk into a venue with a suitcase full of cash and just sit down on a chair or whatever. Because he did perform sitting down a lot, and he just put that suitcase under his stool, and that was all the money that he had right there under that suitcase. He wasn't letting it out of his sight. Yeah.
Oh, that was like his savings, or was it just the money he made from the gig?
No, that was good. That was all of his money that he had in the world.
Whoa.
Yeah. That was all the money he had. Yeah. Didn't trust anybody. Yeah.
Hey, that's probably good.
Well, look at all the, I just watched the Billy Joel. There's a 3-part Billy Joel thing that was on Showtime, right?
Yep.
They're streaming it on Hulu now. I mean, this guy is an international rock star, probably one of the biggest songwriters ever. And twice in his life, he lost almost everything he had, taken to the cleaners by people that he trusted. The first time it was his brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Didn't he say in that documentary that like Piano Man, he still hasn't really made anything off Piano Man?
Yeah, nothing.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
Jeez.
nothing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. I love what you guys do, man. I really do.
thank you.
I had a feeling
me
this
too.
was going to be pretty good. A lot of good original music. I mean, we've filled up our podcast already, and it doesn't feel like we've been here that long.
I know.
Unbelievable. I want to get one more song out of you guys, and when we come back, we'll talk about how people can find you and where you're going to be playing and do all that stuff. Cool.
Yeah.
Sound cool?
Yeah.
Let's take a real quick pause again.
Yeah.
You're listening to the Rock and Roll Chicago Podcast.
We're coming back. Give us one more, fellas.
All right, this one is right now it's titled Love Songs, and it's kind of a love song. We wrote it. It was after a harrowing experience in Bloomington.
A heroin?
I was going to say, we're going 3 for 3.
Oh boy.
It's a heroin experience.
No, so there was a fire, or they thought there was a fire.
Yeah.
and I didn't hear it, and apparently everybody gathered in the lobby, and I came out the next day. And I was like, "What happened?" And they're like, "You almost died."
Yeah. But what actually happened is me and Ethan Bell walked out of our hotel room, and we were surprised at the sight of the receptionist running across the lobby with a toaster.
Gotta save the toaster.
Someone burnt their toast.
Oh, God.
That's what it was. Someone burnt their toast.
Oh, wow.
And we were up till 5 a.m. and that was at 7:30.
Because of burnt toast.
Because of burnt toast. Oh, man, was I mad.
So you got 2 hours of sleep, right?
Yeah.
Wow. And that's what this song is about?
That's what the first verse is about.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so it's basically a song about life on the road, and if you had a girlfriend that you want to see again. But
Yeah.
it's not really true, but that part's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was funny when I first heard it from Matt. I was like, I know what that's about.
Yeah. Awesome.
True stuff.
Yep. All right.
Take it away,
All
fellas.
right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost let the fire alarm take me down. Singing on the road, going loco, playing a show out in Bono. When they asked where I was, I said I wasn't around. But the crowd last night had me rolling. Hate it when the words keep pouring. I had nights where I was going slow-mo. Made it once, now I'm out the photo. Heard there was a new guy that took my place. By an accident, I see your face. I want to hear you sing all my love songs. Blankets around the sofa, baby, come closer. I'm at the point where I'll take you back. It's been so long. Kerosene lamp, light the room. I want to hear you. Felt the world crumble in a motel room. Singing on the road, going crazy. I haven't felt normal lately. What I had till she told on my hometown. Made it once, now I'm in the background. Heard there was a new guy that took my place. I really wanna see your face. I want to hear you sing all my love songs. The blankets around the sofa, baby, come closer. I'm at the point where I'll take you back. It's been so long. Kerosene lamp, light the room. I want to hear you. Girl, you're kind of making it hard to sleep. Girl, you're kind of making it hard to sleep. Girl, you're kind of making it hard to sleep. Girl, you're kind of making it hard to sleep. I want to hear you sing all my love songs. The blankets around the sofa, baby, come closer. I'm at the point where I'll take you back. It's been so long. Kerosene lamp, light the room. I want to hear you.
Man, I was gonna. Oh, there it is. We got to bring it up in there like that.
Yeah.
I was actually like kind of in awe by that song. I was looking into his eyes.
Oh no, another bromance.
I was like, oh no, where are we going?
This was the coolest thing in the studio. So we were recording Chainsmoke and getting all the rhythm tracks done for it. And John Curry, who got us in there, and he was producing and recording our stuff. He came in to me and he was just like, Eli, we have time. We have to get another in. Like, you guys got it. It's all set up. It sounds great in here. And it really did.
We had like 40 drum mics.
Yeah.
He's like, we got it all set up.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
That's 17. But
I knew it was
he was
high.
like, we got to do another night. So I hurry on, run down. I grab Matt. I'm like, dude, what do you got? Bust out the notebook and the pen. Like, let's go. I'm going to run across the street and grab Cane's, and I'll be back with food for everyone. Get it done by the time I get back. By the time I got back, they were already in the studio recording. They did 2 takes. They were kind of working through the arrangement. Yeah. It took like 30 minutes.
Wow.
Like, they were just working through it.
To write that song.
And they did their first take, and then you guys did a second take.
And we took the first one. We ended up sticking with the first one for the release.
It was crazy. It's one of those things that I guess the new kids call it flow state, right?
Yeah.
Flow state.
But me and John are sitting in the control room and we're watching it, and like they hit that first hit. I'm like, John, I got a feeling about this. You can just read everyone's how they're working with each other. It's surreal. It's one of the coolest things. And they hit it again. I'm like, John, this is gonna be the one. They do it again.
Yeah.
And then, I'm like, John, this is it. And then we're in the studio, like in the control room, jumping around. And Matt is, and I poor Matt's back in the studio trying not to laugh while he's doing his takes.
I know, I'm
because
looking
we're
at him
jumping
across
around.
the room being like this. I'm trying to hold it together here.
Yeah, but no, we used the first take. It just had this energy built, and it was just something. And it's there's something to say about that. It's really cool.
Absolutely.
Back to that talk of the rawness, and it was there, and like that. That's what you're capturing. That energy, that feeling. Like you said, all the compression and this production, it kills the dynamics and just the liveliness of it.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we were able to capture that performance.
Absolutely. It's always the songs that you write quick that turn out to be your best songs.
Yes.
Every artist has the story about how they wrote it on a roll of toilet paper while sitting on the toilet. Everybody.
Isn't that everybody?
Pretty much. Yeah. I wrote one sitting on a toilet. Yeah.
Toby Keith should have been a cowboy.
Yeah.
He wrote it on toilet paper.
Yeah.
Like in 10 minutes or something.
Yeah. I wrote a song called In the Deep. Sitting on the toilet.
On the can. In the deep on the can.
I mean, that's a true story. I mean, it makes a perfect, timely joke, but no, that's the truth. Called In the Deep. Yeah. It's excellent.
That's awesome.
So where can people, well, first of all, see you live? Where are you guys going to be?
Yes.
So on June 19th, we're 115 Bourbon Street.
Yes.
Are you guys in the big room up front, or where are you guys playing?
I believe up front.
front. Front. I don't know if they're doing much music back there. I could be wrong, but I think a lot of it's front.
Yeah,
focused
yeah,
now.
on the main
Well,
stage.
it is summer. It could be outside.
Oh, that's right.
They open up
Oh.
the beer
Outside-
garden.
It could be
That would be
outside.
pretty
Is it just
cool.
the two of you guys? Or you got a full band?
We got
full band.
Full band.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah.
I think that's a 5-piece too.
Yeah, I believe-
So two guitars, drums, bass, and our buddy Doc Brown playing steel and
Nice.
aux guitar.
steel,
Yeah.
Nice.
So then I can come in with that mandolin every now and then,
Yeah.
so he can
Yeah.
fill that for me.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Either one of their stages is great. Inside is great, and outside is a lot of fun too. It really is.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Yeah. And what else? You got something Something else?
And then the next day we'll be at Oglesby Fest.
Oglesby Fest. Okay.
5:30
5:30, 7:30.
on
Nice.
June 20th.
Yes.
Nice. And where can people find these songs you played for us?
So Everclear is out now. It's out everywhere. And then that song we just played, Love Songs, will be out around July 10th. I would say just pencil that in.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
Spotify and all the
Yeah.
streaming platforms. Okay.
Everywhere.
and then
And
we're
hopefully soon to be found on the Rock and Roll Chicago radio.
Oh
Yeah, that'd be
man,
great.
wouldn't that be something?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That would be something.
Yeah.
And what about social media wise? It's all
Riplock official, RIPLOCKOFFICIAL.
Yes.
Right.
Our Instagram is probably the best place to find us, but we're very active everywhere.
excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. Fantastic. Guys, I loved meeting you guys, man. You guys are great. I think you have 2 more fans.
Awesome.
Oh,
Most
thank you so
definitely.
much.
Yeah,
Hey,
actually 3 if people listen to the podcast.
Yeah, we only got one listener. So- and he's in India.
Yeah. That's actually, truth be told, how many countries did we reach last month?
I don't know.
It was 114
Something like
countries.
that.
Wow,
Yeah.
congrats.
Yeah, all over the
114
place.
countries.
That's
So
fantastic.
yeah.
Yep.
So you guys will be international now.
Wow,
Oh,
let's
that-
go.
All righty, guys. Thanks a lot
Thanks,
for
fellas.
coming
Thank
in.
you
It
for
was great
having
having
us.
you.
The Rock and Roll Chicago podcast is edited by Paul Martin. Theme song courtesy of M&R Rush. The Rock and Roll Chicago podcast does not own the rights to any of the music heard on the show. The music is used to promote the guests that are featured.
Rock and roll Chicago.